Hey guys, it's Wes back with another fitness app discussion, and today we'll be talking about the Strava subscription. Strava has moved to the subscription-based model away from the free app with premium features, and many of their features that used to be free, you now have to pay for. And because I am currently on the Strava subscription, their free trial, I have decided that I'll be going through some of the features that you can enjoy on their subscription model and whether I feel it is worth it or not. All right, let's get into it. So this is the overall dashboard. If you are an old user, you can tell that they have greatly improved it. And a thing that I like is that if you hover over the dashboard, training, and explore, you can see very clearly what features are free and what features you can gain if you subscribe. So the first one are goals, which I feel could probably be used on any app. So I don't want to say this is worthless, but this doesn't really add anything for me. The next one is heat maps. And I'll say heat maps look cool. They are mostly an aesthetic feature, but heat maps basically just show in a nice little picture all the areas that you have run in that Strava has recorded. So as you can see, the blue areas are areas that you have run in before, and the red areas are the routes that you have run a lot. So if you know me, you know that I'm from Santa Cruz, and that I'm currently going to school in LA. So of course there's some blue areas right here, especially the routes that I run a lot. And in Santa Cruz, you can see that I've run a couple times. Let's wait for it to load. You've seen that I've run a couple times in Nicene, but because I live near downtown, my main running route, as you can see, is down Delaware and around West Cliff Drive. Looks cool, but like I said, it's mostly aesthetic. Next thing, training log. Same thing, I'll say training log is mostly aesthetic, presents all your runs and activities in a nice calendar looking feature. We have training plans, which I do think is very helpful. I tend to just go and run depending on how I feel. But if I have a race, I honestly should follow a plan, and they have very nice plans, nice specific directions, very helpful. All right, next thing is power curve, which I don't think I can use because there is no data for me, but I'm pretty sure you need a specific watch, or this is for people who ride bikes. The next thing is fitness and freshness, which I do think is very helpful. They give all your activities along a timeline with a nice looking graph on what they feel like is your general fitness, fatigue, or form throughout the year. But I'll say that there's another app that I use that I'll talk about in the future that I think shows something like this in a lot cleaner view. Next thing, create a route. This is another feature that I think is worth using. And I see a lot of my friends trying to figure out how far they run using Google Maps, but Strava does a lot better job at doing it. So for example, if I wanted to start at the Dream Inn and I wanted to see how long it would take me to get to Natural Bridges following West Cliff, I can just plot these dots along the route. And because Strava already knows the curves and the routes of West Cliff, I don't have to plot a million dots to account for all the curves. Plus, they give you the distance, elevation gain, an estimated moving time, and a nice display, and then you can save it to your phone so you can try out the route later. And as I've explained in previous videos, which I'll try to link up at the above, I think my favorite feature of Strava subscription is the leaderboards and the local legends, which shows how fast you've run certain segments in comparison to other people using Strava and how fast they run. Like I said, because I'm a competitive person, that is one of my favorite features. So overall, I'd say that Strava subscription actually has a lot of features that I'd be interested in continuing on using. I think I view subscribing to Strava similar to subscribing to any other music streaming or movie streaming service. It just depends on how often you use it. These days, according to their website, Strava subscription is about $5 a month when billed annually, And I think when looking at other movie or music streaming services, Disney Plus with Hulu and ESPN goes for about $12.99. I think Netflix is about $8.99 to $15.99. YouTube Premium is about $11.99. And I think YouTube TV $64.99. While we're at it, if you go to Starbucks and you get a little pinkety drinkety like once a week, that's gotta be about $20 a month. So it really just depends on how often you use the service and how helpful you think it is to yourself. Me personally, because I'm a student and I'm not working, I am not making any money, so I will probably wait until I have a job and I'm making money to subscribe again. But like I said, I definitely will subscribe again. So with that, thank you, and subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and comment if there are other fitness apps that you would like me to review. All right.